late. Sorry I'm late. Now I think this has been the largest break in uploading that I've done in maybe 13 and a half years, because in 2012, in the summer of that year, was when I started doing YouTube properly, and I've never wanted to make this kind of video. I hate these kind of videos, but I feel that after that kind of gap, I need to tell you something about what's going on and why I've been absent, because the comments on my latest video have been kind of a lot of appreciation, but a lot of like doubt as to where I've been. I have been active on other social media platforms, but YouTube, there's been a few issues, and we are back. And just a 1 minute discussion about the year, about what's going on, what's gone on, and the events that I recommend for you to attend this year with me. Now, my 18-year anniversary for this channel is on Friday, so woo, happy anniversary. And I do have a few more videos lined up for this week and the coming few weeks. Now, the last few videos I uploaded were compilation videos of best of highlights from the year last year. And it seems that the direction that YouTube is going means that they don't like compilations anymore. So as a result, those two videos were removed, and that's why the break has happened. I've been trying to work out what's going on and the best route forwards. Fortunately though, with 700,000 of you subscribed, although I think we're currently on 699, but 700,000 and 100,000 hours of watch time, that is just clocked over as well. I've got an amazing community of all of you guys, and I am sure you will be with me whichever direction I go, and I'm pleased to say that I'm still going the same way. It's still Car Meets Car Shows. I will still be the car show guru. That sounds a bit... So YouTube is effectively my baby. It started off as a hobby. Now, I did do a post on other platforms telling a few things about what's going on, what I've been up to, and obviously, as with everything on the internet, there's always haters, and there'll probably be haters on this video as well. You can see them in the comments. Hello, haters. There's nothing I haven't read before in 18 years of having this channel. The whole get a real job, blah, blah, blah. But the fact is, this was always a hobby of mine. This is something I loved doing back in 2012 and even further, 2008, when the channel was created. And I was very fortunate enough that my hobby became something that others enjoyed watching. I mean, I started out doing photography and videos at car events. I'd go spotting in London. Even my oldest videos, they contained animals, and it wasn't just cars, but cars are my passion, and car shows always have been. So I was lucky to fall into being able to do YouTube full time, and in 2012 I started earning money from doing so, which was never the plan. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I would also hate being in front of the camera when I was at that age. So luckily I've grown to almost love it and enjoy creating and building this platform that I have in all of these years. So that's how it started. I never planned to become what is now coined as an influencer. That name didn't exist back then. I just had a hobby, and YouTube saw that hobby and realized that these videos were doing quite well, and this is now my career. I mean, I did have a full-time job around like 2018 kind of time, as well as YouTube, and then 2020, things happened in the world that made me redundant, and I was kind of kicked into doing YouTube full time. So again, I didn't have the balls to do it full time. I was kicked into doing it. It was a blessing in disguise, and here we are. So for everyone who just sees me as like, oh, he's trying to, you know, be an influencer and jump on that bandwagon, I've been doing this for years, and it's always been a hobby, and I want to keep it that way. And that's why I'm pleased to say hello, welcome back. Sorry about the break, but I hope you can all join me in 2026 events and other videos that I will be creating for you guys. But there will be a few changes. Now, I'll mention those other things later on in the video. Don't worry, it won't be in a long video. I know everyone's attention span is lacking due to the TikTok, etc. But last year, I attended a record 143 car events in the year. That's car shows and car meets all together. And this year I've got a few recommendations for you to tell you where I'm going to be, etc. But if you want a detailed breakdown on a weekly basis, I will be posting once again onto my YouTube members page. So if you click join, it's next to subscribe down there somewhere, or wherever it is, whether you're watching on your phone or your TV, you can click the join button, and you can get weekly updates of where I'm going to be and the other events that I recommend. So let's just break down this year. What events would I recommend? Well, at the start of the year, I went to the Phoenix Inn, the New Year's Day meet, and I made a video there But I don't think I'm going to upload that video due to, I don't know, some of the things that happened. A car actually got involved in an unfortunate accident. There are other videos out there about it, and I'm going to just hold fire on that video for now. But maybe in the future it will go live. It was a lovely event, and I don't want to dampen the day with what happened, but obviously you can't really avoid that. So that was obviously at the start. Then we had the Bicester Motion Sunday Scramble. Now there's 3 of those throughout the year, and the first one, unfortunately, I was away on holiday on that day. So that was bad planning for me. It was a family trip, and this whole YouTube problem happened the day before I went away. So I was really not able to focus. I've had sleepless nights. I know it sounds, I'm not trying to, womp womp, but it was difficult, but I'm so glad that I did actually have that break away. That was a week away. I've since had another week to consolidate things and work out what's going to do, and now here we are. We can continue uploading in the future. So there's 2 more Bicester Scramble events. Unfortunately, the April one is sold out, but on the 4th of October is the next one. I very much recommend that. Now, I will also be at all of Castle Combs Action Day. So you've got the Spring Action Day, that's on the 28th of March, then JDM Action Day on the 30th of May, the Summer Action Day on the 18th of July, Performance Action Day on the 26th of September, and the Halloween Action Day on the 24th of October. I will also be at all of the Time Attack events. So whilst Time Attack goes on, there'll be various events at various different racetracks around the country, starting off with Cadwell Park for Modified Live on the 4th of May. Then we have Donington for JDM Jam on the 25th of May, then Brands Hatch Tuna Fest on the 14th of June, Alton Park for Tuna Fest on the 4th of July, Snetterton for Modified Live on the 2nd of August, Brands Hatch for Go Japan on the 31st of August, Cadwell Park for Modified Live on the 20th of September. They're all great events with modified cars and time attack racing throughout the day, and I hope to be at all of them around the country. And then we come to the Easter weekend. I think it's around the 4th of April, that weekend. So normally I go to the Nürburgring to film their car Freitag and all the action that happens around there, but I'd like to change it up. I'm considering the Chaser taking it to Ireland, to Northern Ireland, to the port car scene. It's, I think, 5 hours of driving, then a 3-hour ferry, then another 4 hours of driving, but I'm still working it out. That's just an aspiration of mine, but if you've got any other recommendations for the Easter weekend, I would love to see them. But then, of course, on the 3rd of May, we have Adam Seafest. That's my own car show in its 5th year, and I'm really going to start planning this show from now onwards, so you're going to see a lot about it, a lot about what to expect for this 5-year anniversary at the Hertfordshire County Showground. So it's near Luton, near Harpenden, where the Classics on the Common happens in August. It's a great venue, a great event, and a great variety of cars, and I hope to bring all of my cars there for you to see and hopefully reveal maybe the Twingo and its new restoration if I finish it in time, which I'm planning to do, and other things along the way. So 3rd of May, put that in the calendar, Adam Seafest. Then on the weekend of the 17th of May is the Isle of Wight takeover. I took the Cobra last year. Maybe I should take the Viper this year, but the Cobra is so perfect. We'll see what happens. I'll be there with Greenlight Insurance. They are the headline sponsors of the event. Then on the 10th to the 14th of June, I have my favourite event in the world. We have Le Mans, and I'll be attending with Le Jardin Privé at their luxury glamping site. So if you search for Le Jardin Privé, you can find out all details about how to join us. We're doing a big convoy down, the Petrol Hedonism crew. I think Brad's going to take the Drift limousine, and Chiro will be taking something. There's going to be a lovely community of us all staying in the same area with Le Jardin Privé and viewing the Le Mans weekend for ourselves, and maybe return for Le Mans Classic as well, but we haven't planned that yet. Of course, 9th to the 12th of July is the Goodwood Festival of Speed. Goes without saying, the greatest car show in the UK, one not to be missed. Then on the 19th of September, we have Petrol Hedonism Live, and then later on in the year, hopefully, crossing fingers, I'll be with Petrol Hedonism once again at SEMA. It's around the 3rd of November that week. I haven't booked it yet, but they're doing a big road trip across America, and hopefully I can take you with me for that as well. Of course, there'll be so many car meets in between that you can see on my members page every week once I know about them, the ones I recommend. And I'll also be doing other videos such as maybe museum tours, abandoned car tours as well. I mean, my niche is kind of walking around collections of cars, so I'd like to film more collections for you. And the auctions I did last year, they got great reception, so I want to find more concept car auctions, quirky cars. I love the weird stuff as well. So again, any recommendations, I would be very grateful, but I am so glad to be back uploading onto this channel. I used to upload once every 2 days. Then last year I kind of did once every 3 days. Hopefully I can still do about 2 uploads a week. We shall see what happens. In April, that's when the car show scene really accelerates, and that's when my uploads will accelerate as well. So I can't wait to share this year with all of you guys, and thank you for being patient. So my next few videos will include a museum tour, some quirky stuff in there, something you probably haven't ever seen before. Very exciting. I've also filmed some more of the London car scene and some events that have happened there with supercars, hypercars, modified cars. Of course, I know you love modified cars, and that's why I've got Adam Seafest for you to show off your pride and joys, but classic cars, supercars and everything else will be there as well. As much as I've experienced a few troubles at the start of the year, nothing can take away Adam Seafest, what we've built together, and I hope it will be your favourite event. I'm sure it will be my one, seeing all of the cars that you guys are going to bring along. So yeah, sorry about that little break of mine, and thank you to everyone who reached out with concern, and I hope to provide just as much content as before, and hopefully never to make a rather boring video like this again, because most YouTubers do it. They kind of sit down like, we need to talk, and obviously they all have reasons. Life gets in the way. YouTube is luckily my hobby, and it hopefully forever will be, but it's also become a career of mine. Everything stems from it. All my sponsors, all my friends that I've met, all the experiences that I've shared with you guys has stemmed from that, so I'm forever grateful, and that's why I'm being very careful about this year. So hello to you haters, and thanks for watching to everyone else, but I'll see you in a couple of days. But for now, I've already said thanks for watching. Thanks for being patient.